not too early to talk about Ohio State in Columbus week 1. So we're just about 7 weeks away, something in that range. So the Vegas pundits have tabbed you about a 2-touchdown underdog in that one. But you know what? That's not going to matter once they kick the ball off. So your initial thoughts about this one?
This is such a tricky spot, right? I've been saying on my show, Freeman coached in the bowl game when everything was in transition and the staff was in transition and all that, and they lost that ball game. I've been telling people this is not something you would usually hear from my show. This guy could start 0-2 at Notre Dame, and I'll still love him and think the future's brighter than anything I can remember since Lou Holtz retired. And I mean it. So with Ohio State, complicated for Marcus. That's his alma mater. There's all those feelings. They don't like some of the things he said that I think they need to get over it. That program should be past worrying about him trying to pitch Notre Dame's academics and stuff. But anyways, I think all the pressure's on Ryan Day. He's the one with the established program, with the top 5 talent, with the good quarterback, all those toys at wide receiver, a great running back at home. Okay. Mad you lost to Michigan to end the year. To me, all of the practical pressure for this year is squarely on Ryan Day to make sure the team that's a little further down the path here takes care of business and does what they got to do. That's my opinion. Now, here's where I'm going to have an issue. I'm going to have an issue because you know how fans are. Half this fan base, if they don't beat Ohio State's going to go, see, John, your guy's a fraud. He's a good talker, good recruiter, can't coach. Get him out of here. I know that's coming if that ball game doesn't go our way. Here's my response to that, Mark. I've been telling people this. People are quick to forget that the exact same reason many of us were ready for Brian Kelly to go somewhere else, that reason is now Marcus Freeman's problem week 1 at Ohio State. Not enough elite talent spread out enough to win those games. That problem was not instantly eliminated just because Kelly moved to a swamp. It's not. So there's some perspective here and some nuance, in my opinion. I've been telling people, if you don't have the horses, blame the guy at LSU. Give Marcus 2 or 3 cycles to build this out his way with his talent, and then we'll see where we're at then a couple cycles down the road. I think the risk to Notre Dame is the only thing, in my opinion, that could derail this recruiting is if Notre Dame tanks that game and then loses some others that they shouldn't. They have more talent then, and they lose a few. That's where I'm interested to see if that hot recruiting tapers off. But Ohio State itself, that's just a tough spot. And there's going to be a lot of narratives that are premature either way that goes.
Absolutely. And I certainly would gobble up the 14 points myself. I'm not saying that Ohio State's not capable of covering the spread. Of course they are, but those teams could get out there 100 times. I'm just about going to guarantee Notre Dame's going to cover the spread more than they're not of 14 points.